We're here with Dylan Swift, a two-year senior player on the Cape varsity team. Dylan, welcome. This is our chance for the viewers to learn a little bit about our seniors in a different time. Normally they'd be at the gym cheering you on, so it's their chance to learn a little bit about you. First of all, new season, new coach, lots of new players. Everything's new. You're wearing masks. General question, how's it going, Dylan?
Well, it's a lot to adapt to, you know. I think, especially with Coach Ray having been the same system for a long, long time for every single Cape High School student, it was easy from Saturday morning basketball all the way up through high school doing the same thing. It takes a little bit of time to adapt, and I think we'll just get better and better as the season goes on and as everybody gets acclimated to the new setting.
So what do you see, you talked about kind of getting acclimated to new things. I'm sure there are times when you all run back to what you did with Coach Ray because it's natural and there's so little time that Coach Mitchell has had with you to prepare. So has that been part of the process a little bit, Dylan?
Oh yeah, for sure. There's definitely, especially in practice or things like that, if we get the right five guys out on the floor, we'll run an old play from Coach Ray's past, and because we all know it and we've all been doing it for so long.
Sure. So what do you see as your role in this year's team? You know, describe it as best you can.
Well, I'm coming off the bench, the sixth man, and to get open three-pointers and make sure that they go in the hoop.
Good. So this is an odd year, right? We've got COVID has really kind of changed everything. So much of basketball is about being able to communicate with your teammates, communicate with your coach, communicate with the officials. Masks. How has it been? How's the adjustment been? Talk to me a little bit about that.
I'd say it's really difficult. Well, I'm hard of hearing. Initially, I have hearing loss, so that's kind of a problem with masks. That doesn't help at all. And I'm a quiet guy. I'm not that loud on the floor. Coach Ray always got mad at me for that, not being loud enough. But yeah, it's definitely a big change, and the people, our point guards and people who are running the offense are doing a great job of being vocal and being loud.
Great. So, you know, traditional markers, Dylan, of success and right or wrong are like, this year we got to the Expo, or this year we got to the Civic Center, and you've been with me long enough to know that I don't think wins and losses is the sole indicator of success. But in a year like this, how will you measure success? How will you define a successful season for Cape? Because it is kind of a different year.
Right. Since there are no playoffs or anything like that, I mean, the best way to measure growth is just looking at the end of the season, and if we play similar teams at the end, or if we play like a team in the beginning of the season and at the end, and how much better we got at playing against them other than just game planning.
Yeah. You talked earlier about the experience of the program, like, you know, things you learned in 4th and 5th grade you were doing in 11th grade because of the consistency of the program. So I want to take you back to Saturday morning basketball when you were a kid. Who were some of your idols, some of your mentors, some of the people you looked up to through the years? Because I remember you in 4th and 5th and 6th grade, and who are the folks that you were like, that's where I want to be like someday?
Probably one of my earliest coaches, and the guy that sticks in my mind the most is probably Chris Robichaux. I think he was my coach in maybe 3rd or 4th grade. And as a kid, you just always think those guys are so big and cool and they can do anything. And so that's probably the first guy that I was like, I want to be like him.
Well, it's kind of a good model for you because Chris was an amazing shooter,
yeah,
as are you. So, all right, we'll get into some hard-hitting journalism now, Dylan. What's the one thing that people would be surprised to know about you?
One thing that people will be surprised to know about me? I like environmental science a lot.
All right. Is that something you want to do with?
I think that's what I would like to pursue in college, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, just the outdoors, and I just enjoy it.
Good. come by that naturally through your dad too. I know he's a big outdoorsman.
Yes.
All right, we're going to end on some quick word association. You have one word or 2 word answers to these. A little rapid fire. Favorite NBA player?
Carmelo Anthony.
As a Knicks fan, I love that answer. Favorite teacher or coach at any level?
Coach Ray, probably.
Okay. Underrated member of this team?
Will Thornton.
Okay. Coach Mitchell is?
Good guy.
Good guy. My hero is?
I don't know. My hero. My dad, I guess.
Good answer. You should say that more forcefully so when
dad.
Raf's listening, you say, my dad.
Edit that part out. My dad is my hero.
I've got one day where I'm sick as a dog. I'm going to binge watch.
I'm not going to watch anything. I'm going to play 2K all day.
All right. Who's your toughest opponent in 2K on the team?
I don't know. I don't play against the guys on the team. I think a lot of them play PS4 and I play Xbox.
Got it.
McGregor, I play with McGregor.
Okay. And you've been involved, final thing, you've been involved in the youth basketball coaching, so I've really enjoyed coaching this guy in youth basketball.
Andrew Scott.
Andrew Scott, who's now in Idaho, and we miss Andrew. He's a good kid. So, all right, well, Dylan, good luck with the rest of the year. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.